Whenever people see that you are trying to do bigger and better things in life, they'll always try to get you sucked into the midst of their mystical spider web like a web weaver, and then they'll sit back and get upset when you change up to be better in life. And the thing is, a lot of people in life, they realistically do not want better in life. They may like they want better in life, but if a person wants better in life, that things that you do in life, your actions that you take in life, that lets me know how much better of a life you want. You can sit back and say, oh, I want a better life. I want life to be this way. Oh, I want life that way. But if you sit back stretched out all along the couch, watching TV and things like that, you have to be your own self-motivator. You have to be your own lighter fluid. You have to be your own cannon inside that's erupting with feel and flavor to be able to go out and get the things done that you know you need to get done. Good evening, and welcome to another episode of the Mindset Master Podcast. I'm your host, Tony Reed, and I'm also the proprietor of the podcast. Now, in today's episode, we're going to be talking about how to stay motivated. Now, I know in life, a whole lot of times it's realistically hard to stay motivated. And the reason why it's hard to stay motivated is because it's a lot of smoke and a lot of mirrors and a lot of illusions that's going on in life that's realistically going to make you lose sight of that particular thing that you're motivated about. So the best way to stay motivated in life is going to be to always keep your eye on the prize. When you keep your eye on the prize, what's going to wind up happening is you're going to be drawn into whatever it is that you're motivated about. See, if you don't have nothing to work toward, if you don't have nothing to look forward to, if you have like no end result that you desire to acquire, then you're not going to realistically be motivated in life. Life is just going to just pass you by, just like the seasons every single year. It passes by. Spring, summer, winter, fall, it passes by. And that's what life is going to do for you. I'm not wishing anything bad on you or nothing like that, but I'm just stating facts if you do not do anything to become motivated. See, people in life who are not motivated, they're going to be the people who are on social media, like down at other people, being trolls and things like that, because they have no natural get up and get at them and get out to do anything. And the reason that is not because they're a bad person in life. They're realistically not. That reason is because they have lost their high in sight for their goal. See, they may have perhaps wanted to start out by reaching this particular goal, but then something happened throughout the course of them achieving that goal. So they went on a quest to achieve a goal. They had a few obstacles that got in the way. And a lot of times people don't take the obstacles and then make something positive out of the obstacles. They typically stop, they'll freeze up and grow a shell around them. And then that's where they'll be frozen up at in fear. And then now somebody else got to come and dethaw them to get them back to life again. But quite naturally, once you're frozen in fear because something happened in life, like an obstacle happened. Now, it could not even be nothing bad. It's like somebody passing away or something like that. It can just be something simple as you was finna go do something and your car tire was down and you just had to go and put some fixie flat inside of it. It could be something so simple like that. But if you're not realistically motivated and if your goal is not high enough, then it's not going to be to the point where it's really desirable. So if something minute as a tire being flat, if that's going to discombobulate you and throw you all off kilter to make you not be motivated, then actually you didn't have a strong enough reason why you had to stay motivated. And see, that's what I'm saying. Always keep your eye on the prize. Always make sure to think about something that you want. So, for example, I'm going to show you a quick example about myself. So I had wanted a particular car. Now, for my whole life, I was used to driving a certain caliber of car, like the little sports cars and stuff like that. But as I've grown older, I've started becoming like more luxury cars and exotics and things of that nature. I seen this particular Mercedes that I had wanted, and I didn't want to go and finance it or nothing like that. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to be determined, and I'm going to set a goal of me saving XYZ amount of thousands of dollars. So I'm not going to let nothing stop me. I'm going to be motivated because I don't want another car note. I did car notes from like 18 to like 27. So I'm 40 now. So I don't want no kind of car note or nothing like that. So I know if I don't want no car note, I need to be and stay motivated. So what I done was I started taking on additional clients. Started like not taking 4 vacations a year. I started taking 3 vacations a year. And that's what I wound up doing until I was actually able to save up the money that I needed to just go down to the car lot. Here you go. See, it took motivation to achieve that. And I was so driven because I had wanted another car, and I wanted a car that I had wanted. Because normally I used to get cars just because I can get them, like, you know, because they was cheap and stuff like that. But I felt really, really good working for something like that I actually wanted. So I had little things that happened, like, you know, I came home one day, like the wind had blew some shingles off of my house, but that didn't stop me. That didn't make me lose my motivation so I could go out and get the particular Mercedes that I wanted to go out and get. That didn't stop me. I just knew that that was just like an act of nature that happened. So I didn't let that affect my mindset or my mood because I was determined and I was motivated. And see, that's what I'm saying for you. If you let something simple as a tire being flat on your car make you not be motivated and make you not go out and want to get out and get it and hit it hard to get the things you want in life or whatnot, then it's kind of like, man, you need to sit back and reevaluate the strength of that thing that you are seeking to get. Is it strong enough? Is it something that you want? Or is this something that like your wife wants, your husband wants, your parents want, your kids want? See, and that's another thing. Whenever you are trying to be motivated, always do things that motivate you. Don't try to go up here and do nothing that motivates your son, because once you do something that motivates your son, and that's admirable. I love that, you know, and that's great that you're thinking about your son like that. But what if you go out and invest all this time, money, and energy into doing something that motivates your son, but then at the end, your son changes his mind and he doesn't want to do this anymore? That's going to hurt your heart and that's going to hurt your feelings. And you're going to be like, man, and that perhaps may make you have a bad relationship with your son. But more or less what it's going to do, that's going to kill your drive. That's going to kill your motivation. So I bet you from that point on out, you're not going to be motivated in life realistically to do anything, because you would have got your feelings hurt because your son didn't do what you had thought he was going to do because you gave up so much to help fulfill his motivation. See, that's why I always say, never do things to make anybody else happy. It's nice in life if you hold the door for somebody. If somebody is, you know, like indigent, they may not perhaps have the money that's needed. Okay, nothing wrong with buying them a meal or something like that. But don't go out on a Sunday and go help your friend if you don't really want to go out and help your friend. See, don't get sucked in to the trap of other people. And see, that's another reason how a lot of times you're not able to stay motivated, because here it is that Sunday you're supposed to be doing your business, but then you went over Kenny's house because he called you to come and watch the football game. The people at the football stadium and the football games who playing, they're already rich. The least paid one on the bench, he's making at least $200,000 a year. So you have to keep that motivation. You have to always do what you need to do, so that way you can do the things that you want to do, and the people who are not actually motivated, they're not going to be able to achieve the things that you can achieve in life. That's what I'm saying. Don't get caught up in trying to watch these football games and stuff like that if you know you need to be working on your business. If your brother calls you, hey Rico, come over here and watch the football game with me, I recommend you tell your brother, look, I love you, brother, but look, I'm working on my business. I'm not going to be able to come over there and watch Brady, you know, play this team over here. I'm not going to be able to come over there and watch that with you right now. And see, a whole lot of times you would get a lot of rebuttals, a lot of flock and flack from your brother. Oh man, we used to watch the football game every week. What's different about this week? Then than the last 16 years that we've been doing every week. Whenever people see that you are trying to do bigger and better things in life, they'll always try to get you sucked into the midst of their mystical spider web like a web weaver, and then they'll sit back and get upset when you change up to be better in life. And the thing is, a lot of people in life, they realistically do not want better in life. They may like they want better in life, but if a person wants better in life, that things that you do in life, your actions that you take in life, that lets me know how much better of a life you want. You can sit back and say, oh, I want a better life. I want life to be this way. Oh, I want life that way. But if you sit back stretched out all alone the couch, watching TV and things like that, quite naturally, that's not going to happen. What it is you're waiting for somebody to come and save you. And like I always say, nobody is coming to save you. You have to be your own self-motivator. You have to be your own lighter fluid. You have to be your own cannon inside that's erupting with feel and flavor to be able to go out and get the things done that you know you need to get done. As long as you do the things that you need to do each and every day for you to keep you motivated, to keep you prosperous, to keep you successful, there's nothing that can stop you, and there's nobody whose words, their mystics that they try to pull you into it, or be able to drag you down to their level and make you not ever be motivated. And when you're not motivated, what that means you won't be able to achieve the things in life that you know that you can achieve, and you won't be able to achieve the bigger and better things in life that's deep down in your heart that you definitely want to achieve, but you're just too afraid to let people know your deepest, darkest desires because you don't want to be judged. And that about wraps it up for today's episode. Until next time, I'll catch you later.